Hello once again, YouTube family, and welcome to the Sea with Sister Lori Davis. Today, I want to tell you Happy Valentine's Day in the Lord. He is a beautiful Valentine, and He's a friend and a lover at all times. I thank God today for the Sea, and I ask that you come in with me today and rest. Take a load off, kick off your shoes, brush your shoulders, and whatever there is that seems to be troubling you, take a rest. Cast your cares upon him, for he cares for you out there. Today I'm talking about an unchanging love on Valentine's Day. As you notice, I'm filled with sweets and flowers and the smell goods and the happy things that make you smile. But my main thing that caused me to smile is the joy of the Lord. This is a beautiful gift from him. It's joy. Today, on the unchanging love, we're talking about this one that gave his life. Love never changes, it's always the same. Even when you seem to fall short of right, because he's already made us righteous. We're right in his eyes at all times. He corrects us in love. He just loves you. This is the love that I think that everybody seek, because he put this in us that we would want to be loved. And he knew that when he put it in us, that this love would come totally from him. Now, Proverbs 17:17. A friend loveth at all times. That's what he is. He's a friend that's always near. He don't call us servants anymore, but he calls us friends. A friend will correct you when you wrong. He'll do it in love. A friend with this type of love is a love that your ways can't move it. Because he said in all your ways. He's not upset about your ways. But he said in all of your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. So this way of this friend don't leave and it don't change. Sin couldn't move him from you. Paul said, what could separate us from the love of Christ? And he named a list of things, but neither of those things could separate the love of Christ, couldn't separate us from it. This love, I've heard people say that you got to do more than just tell people that Jesus loves you. But doing that is really enough to say that he loves you. When you talk about and think about this love, if you not think of it on a man level, you would think of the depths of this love. Man's love change. If you do right, I love you. If you make me mad, then I don't want anything to do with you. But look at this friend that say, I'm with you always. He never leave. He's so graceful. He give you space to, even if you want to just sit and just don't feel like you want to be bothered, he still give you grace to do that. But he never leaves. He could be a quiet friend. He could be a friend you can laugh with. He's a friend that you can talk to. He's a friend that when you cry, he hear you. He's a friend that pats you on the back, give you a hug. This friend is a very good Valentine friend. He's a friend at any holiday or any time of sorrow. He's that friend that, he's not a friend that's going to pester you or, well, you should do this here, but you didn't do this, and you know, a nag. He's not a nagger. He's not a nagging friend. He's that friend that If you need him just to sit with you while you talk to him, you listen. That's the kind of friend this is. And that's the kind of love that this friend had. So today, talking about this friend that loved at all times, it was Jesus. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish. That's truth. Whosoever. You could be on the corner. You could be in a mansion, a brick house. Because even in those times you may feel lonesome and not loved. But when you think on his love, it's always, it's true. It's true. It never changes. And that's what's so amazing about this friend, this beautiful Valentine friend. There's a song I heard, and I heard it one time sung in church. And it come off of a sitcom with the Golden Girls. And this song say, thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a comforter. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. That's a beautiful song when you think about it. And you just tell him thank you for being that friend. So today, I like to pray with you. If you're feeling lonely at heart, even in what type of sorrow, whatever you might be feeling, cast it on him. You know how you cast something on away? You just, here, cast it on him. And just let him love you. He's going to hug you, hold you, and you can tell him, thank you for being a friend. So Lord, we thank you today for being that friend that's always there, never changes, always giving us a hug and have a kind word that will raise our head. We thank you today that if there's no friend in another, in you is always a friend. So again, take a load off today. Sit in the seat, and that seat is Jesus. Take a rest.